you want to learn how to make this granny square sweater? If so, I can teach you. Let's get started on the tutorial. So once you've made your 4 granny squares, now these 2 big ones here were done 18 rows of a granny square, and then the arms were 14. So I just put them there, and I make sure that I count right into the even, and I use a stitch marker to lock it in, make sure that it's in the right spot. So I just go through here and I count it. And then I have to determine where the head is going to go through, and then I go ahead and put a stitch marker there. So right here I'm counting in the middle, and it was 14, and so it was 7, 7, and I had to do in the middle of the 7, and then on the neck part it was 18, so I had to go through and do where I wanted the neck to be. And then I did the same thing on the other side. And then once I have determined where I'm going to put all of the stitch markers and how I'm going to make them even, I go ahead and I situate myself to sew them in. So you can sew them in however you want. I chose to just sew them like with a needle and thread, except it's with yarn and my threading needle. But you can totally do a single crochet or a slip stitch all the way through if you want. Whatever's easiest for you. And I'm double checking because I'm always worried that I'm going to do it wrong, so I'm always double checking my work. And then you'll see here, this is where I get my threading needle and my yarn, and I go through and I just stitch. And this is where I make sure that I go through both stitches, and I leave enough room to sew in the ends when I am done. So this yarn is all one color, or one skein of yarn. So I just, whatever was next on the color wheel of that yarn is what I used. So it might come through and look a little bit different because it's at the different, I guess, stage of the yarn, but that's what I wanted.